Well, here we are in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's June 30th, 2022. Haven't been on Microsoft Flight Simulator in a little while, and I thought we'd take a look at some new things. So, one of the things that's happened is with the Top Gun Maverick movie release, there was a bunch of challenges and stuff with the FA-18, which we've known about. But one of the cool things that they added is this Dark Star. It's an experimental aircraft, and you can see the speed, 5,300 knots, and max altitude of over 150,000 feet. So pretty huge. We'll get into that later. It's an experimental aircraft, but another thing I noticed here is the Pelican. So for all you Halo fans out there, they added the D77 TC Pelican from the Halo games. We've got the default look and then a bunch of different kind of colorways and stuff here. We've even got looks like a police one here, which is pretty cool. We're going to just stick with the traditional green color here. And I thought it would be fitting to leave the Miramar Marine Corps Air Station outside of San Diego. It's located over here. And fly around, and we'll come back and land. Right now we've got live conditions, live traffic time, everything, all that stuff. You can see the date and time there. So without further ado, let's jump into it and see what it is. I will say that I am in the process of installing a bunch of updates to Microsoft Flight Simulator, including the brand new USA World update, which updates some really cool regions I'm personally interested in, like Lake Tahoe, Alaska, Seattle, and I believe a little bit more of the Grand Canyon too. So I'm really excited to see how that's going to turn out. But let's jump into this and see what things are looking like in the Pelican. So we're going to start in parking, and you can see the aircraft there, and it is a little bit laggy because of that download, so I do apologize. Probably not the best timing on my part, but we'll see how we do here. So we got 50% fuel here. 85 pounds for a pilot is pretty light. But we will, we'll bump that up with equipment and everything. That seems reasonable. 500 gallons of fuel. Let's go ahead and top it off to 100% here. We'll get out of this, and looks like we got an achievement here too. So without further ado, it's weird that we're in this seat. Let's look at this yoke and see it's moving just like our yoke here. Never been in this thing before, so and obviously this is fictional, so got our start buttons here. Looks like autopilot, vertical speed, different pages up here. Looks like we got batteries up here, maybe flight mode switch, landing gear, safety switches, alternator, battery, avionics capacitor. So there we go. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and open up the fuel valves. Let's get her fired up here. Let's see here, we're on our radio page. Let's go to our engine page. You can see the procedure there. Things are looking good. Where are our lights? It's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Okay, so everything's at 20%. Turn off our generators. Looking for my lights at this point. There we go. See the lights on, and it'd be cool if we could open and close that back door there. See if we can do that before we get this puppy in the air. You know what? Let's go. Let's get going. Let's take off our parking brake and
Miramar ground potato tree 4 tree with Charlie request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Potato tree 4 tree taxi to and hold short of runway 24 right using taxiway. Contact tower on 135.2 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 24 right using taxiway potato tree 4 tree.
let's see, what mode am I in?
Potato tree 4 tree. You are not cleared to take off.
I'm not taking off, lady. I'm just taxiing. Cool. That was rough. Yeah, I just have to bounce.
Potato tree 4 tree. You are not cleared to take off.
This is difficult to fly, to be honest. See what the landing gear going up looks like. We're gaining altitude like nobody's business right now. So I can just fly this thing kind of like a helicopter at this point. I mean, that's pretty cool, that screen there. Let's go ahead and Interesting craft for sure. Flaps buttons don't do anything. Yep, overspeed, I got it. Ooh. That's my ground hover mode. Go back to cruise. Got San Diego International over there. And Mission Bay in this area. Oh boy. Behind us. Just at an idle right now, so a little worried what that's gonna do for our speed, but we're doing good. Throttle's about 50%. See if we can go under this bridge. It's gonna be a tough one, but we can do it. Oh boy. Oh, so close to the water there. Try and pull a high G turn here. Cut some of our speed. Ooh, G-forces is getting us. And drop back down. Man, that was insane. You know what? Let's try and put her down at the beach here. Go ahead and engage hover mode. Gears down. Let's try and land on that little area of land over here. A little bit further away from the road. Try for a very smooth landing. There we go. We're down to an idle, and there is the Pelican that we all know and love from the Halo games in beautiful sunny San Diego, California. And without further ado, we're going to take off again. Good. Get our landing gear up. And let's get going. So this time what we'll do is we'll go into a full throttle going forward, and then we'll switch to flight mode, and we'll engage our thrust, and there we go. It's a little bit of a smoother transition. And away we go. Climbing. There's our camera view. About 20,000 feet here. See the border below us, I believe. Pretty neat. And there's the Pelican, folks. Thanks for watching, as always. Stay tuned for more Microsoft Flight Simulator content. Let's see if we can close out the video with a spin and maybe recover from it. So there we go. Cut down to idle. Probably gonna pass out here in the G-forces. Oh, this is not looking good for us. Almost crashed there. There we are, the Pelican. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.